9 months ago, I was begging Coach to let me do anything I could to help his team out, and it's just so honoring that I'm able to do everything I can. I can't even explain it. It's amazing.
What was the difference between the first set, which St. Mary's won, and then the next 3 sets?
You know what, I think that a little bit of yesterday carried on to what we were doing tonight, and we kind of had to figure out what we needed to do to win, and we definitely did that, and we set some goals and different things that we needed to accomplish, and we definitely did that.
Coach, when I looked at I haven't seen the box score from the end of the game, but across the board, everyone had like maybe 8 or more kills, like 5 or 6 players had more than that. What was the difference between last night's match and tonight's match? Because you guys looked like a different team.
We were a different team, to be quite honest. And this is the team that I've seen, when we were down at the OTC training for those 9 sessions straight. And this is the team and the players I've seen in our gym. And I'm just pleased that we were able to bounce back. This is a very difficult team to play, much less 2 nights in a row. And, Kara made a huge difference. I think Linda's question about what was it like to come back, it's an incredibly difficult thing for a player of her caliber to come back off an injury. And I have to say that the way that she approaches being a leader on this team and the selflessness is exactly why we're going to be able to pull out matches like that. People that are close to her team or close to the game understand balance in offense, understand balance in rotations, and doing what we do with Kara, putting her in one rotation, then taking her out, and then moving her again, that takes a very mature player who understands the game and who knows her role and is willing to accomplish the overall goal for the team. And it's not easy all the time, and she did a fantastic job tonight. So there's a reason she's my team captain, and I'm proud of her, and I'm proud of the rest of this group for being able to regroup from last night, take the positives. We had a film session today, and we saw a lot of the imbalance in our offense. We saw that we weren't getting the ball to our middles, our opposite enough, we were not using our back row attack enough, and when we corrected those things, we have the hitting percentage that we do tonight, and when we score at this pace, we'll be a pretty tough team to contend with for any team in the country.
In the past, the team would get up and have this big lead over an opponent, and the opponent would rally back, and then it would seem like it would just kind of not fall apart, but just not be able to keep up with the pace of the other team. But tonight, you saw that obviously wasn't the case because there were so many ties and so many times that we had a lead, the other team came back, but then we came back and added more to the score. What was the difference?
There's some maturity, I think, and I'll let you chime in. You're the one out there on the court who knows what it feels like.
Yeah, it's definitely a maturity thing. Last year we had a lot of young players, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we had a lot of competitors, and it was great. But just specifically tonight, we were saying, let's not have any lulls. We get to a point, and then we stop. And we did that once or twice, and then we noticed it right away, which takes maturity, and we attacked it, and we kept going. So that was a huge difference compared to last year, because last year we just would go, it would stop, and then we would lose. So,
what are you going to be able to take them away from this weekend and as you head into the next weekend of play?
We're going to take the fact that we proved to ourselves that we're resilient. We're going to need that. Pac-12 season is a difficult road to sow, and I think that this group tonight at least confirmed in their own minds that they can compete with anybody in our league. And we have some very lofty goals for this team this year, and it helped us to get a little more confidence as a group to be able to even take more steps forward in our progress towards those goals. I do think that Edelman did a good job recognizing how to line our offensive strengths up against their weaknesses. So I want to point out that we'll take the experience of having multiple players out there with the kills that they did and give credit to our setter and our offense. And I just, I want to make sure that the team understands that this is a total team victory. With the number of players I'm putting through the lineup, even the players that don't even make it on the floor, we have a different cohesive unit this year, and I like what I see so far in this first weekend. So we're going to take it, build on it, and expect to get even better when we hit the road and go out and play next weekend.